What's up, guys? Mike B, aka Fony here, and I just want to do a quick video. We just finished doing This Week in MMO, and we had a blast. I was on coffee and meds, and everybody else was just crazy and blaming it on my coffee and meds. I think Gary even dropped the F-bomb, which was great. Great for the episode. And if you watch the episode, if you watch after the episode on the live stream, you also caught a glimpse of the next Negative PH album. Our next Negative PH song is coming out in February. We played just a sample of it because that's all I got back from the mastering house. But it was probably enough to get you guys, give people a general idea of what's coming out. If you didn't watch it live and you missed it, then I'm sorry. And yes, I'm not wearing my ring because I took it off over at the desk, and Sunday knocked it onto the floor. It's sitting on the floor right now, so I will go pick it up and put it on afterwards. I only take it off because when I'm typing, it's a fairly bulky ring, and so it's like wearing, like wearing something that I don't have near me to demonstrate what it looks like. Kind of like this. Typing like this is kind of difficult. Doesn't really, starts to hurt after a while. So I try not to, wear it when I'm typing. I put it right here, just like this. And then Sunday comes over and she's just like, oh, look, there's a thing. And that happens every time. Anyways, things going on this week, so far this week. We have Blizz Blues, which is up right now on GameBreaker.tv. I'll put a link at the bottom. You can click on that and go there. I put an annotation, but you can't put an annotation to offsite stuff. Know that anytime you guys go to GameBreaker.tv to watch videos, you're directly helping me, obviously GameBreaker, but you're also directly helping me because there's an ad that plays. And so the more views we get, the more the site stays afloat, the more better stuff that we get to do. And we have a lot of really cool stuff coming out, especially in this next 2 months. We have a new site layout that we've been working on that looks amazing. It looks so good. We have, I can't even tell you some of the stuff we have, but let me just say that I'm going to be, not just me, me, Gary, and Mike S., we're going to be just slammed busy. There's so much stuff to do. I'm going to be stressed. The rest of my hair is going to turn gray, and it's going to be great because, it's something that should hopefully work. It'll work. It'll work. I mean, just looking at the concept of what we have planned and what we're going to do. It's so great. We're all excited about it. As you can tell, I'm excited about it. So yes, Blizz Blues this week was talking about the Cross realms, which with a bunch of other stuff too. I try to incorporate little bits of news that doesn't quite make for a good episode, right? So I try to incorporate lots of little things here and there. But Cross realms was something that came up whenever we talk about for 4.2.2. We're going to be having, or 4.3.2, or 4.3.2. Yes. That we're going to have cross realm raids, and I was like, really, what is left? What is left that you can't cross realm at this point? Just make everything cross realm, for fuck's sake. Just let me have cross realms, and that way all my characters can be on one spot, and there's gonna be, the community will be just that much bigger. Make my name, what is my name? I was gonna make up a fake one, but whatever. Fony, like you're in the battleground. Fony Bone Chewer. Bam, just like that. And I'll be fine with that. If I type in someone's name, I type in FONY Bone Chewer. I'm fine. Whatever. Right now, with the way that it's set up with separate realms, it's give me a break. If Blizzard could pull off doing a single shard thing like Eve does, they'll be king of the hill, man, because that would be so amazing. Right now, everybody's doing the shard thing, the server thing, the realm thing, and it's just come on, someone's got to figure out how to make it happen. In Ion, we're going off on such a tangent here. I was just gonna make a 2-minute video. In Ion, they had the ability, and several other games, not just Ion, I'm just picking that because the first thing that popped to mind, was they had the ability to switch your different instances, right? Which you could do in Ion too, actually, or I'm sorry, in Rift. But switching your, can you do it in Rift? Yeah, I think you only do it in Rift in the starting zone, if I recall. Doesn't matter, but you can change instances, so why not make it so that you could change instances, like APB, for example, but everybody's still existing in the same network, stuff like that, man. I understand it. I'm not gonna sit there and build this this network. I'm not gonna build this cluster. It's not gonna happen. But I'm hoping somebody else that does that for a living and has lots of money can figure out how to make that happen, and I think everyone's gonna be happy. So. See, Twemo, Blizz Blues. Right now, I'm working on BFF report. This week is going to be, and it's not going to come out on time. I'll tell you why in a second. This week, we're going to be talking about the top 5 most controversial games of 2011. It's going to come out a little bit late because I was gone for most of today. I'm going to be gone for most of tomorrow. Like, I'm actually leaving the house. I hate leaving the house, but I have to. I have to get a haircut. I always schedule my haircuts in the city, so that way I can actually go somewhere. I don't want to have my haircuts like next to my house because even though it's convenient, because of what I do for a living, I never leave the house. So if I make it close to me, then I'm gonna end up running across the street, getting some crappy haircut, and coming back. Also, the person that I see is really good at cutting hair, so I guess that kind of helps too. It does actually. It does actually help a lot. What else? So the most controversial games of 2011. There's a lot of information that I'm going to be putting out all in like a very small video. It's basically all the best stuff I think that happened in 2011. And I hope you guys agree with me. You guys really liked my recap of 2010, which I think is in my /WowFony on YouTube. So if you type in, just go to YouTube, go and type in WowFony controversial 2010 or whatever, and it should pop up, be like the first thing. It had Final Fantasy 14 and like a bunch of other games on APB and all that crazy stuff that happened in 2010. But it just gets better with 2011, and I can't wait to put all this stuff together because it's so good. It just takes a lot more time than doing a regular BFF report because I have to gather information. I have to take screenshots of actual articles. Granted, I know most of the stuff that happened. I'm not going to sit there with just a blank screen and just talk. One of these days I might do that. It'll be like a podcast. I'll just blank screen, be like, all right, guys, what's up? BFF report and go. Just all black. Here, I'll show you. All right, so this week, blah, 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 blah. This game is such and such as this game. See, it's not interesting at all. It's just not. So I'm going to make it, I have to spice it up, put lots of visuals and stuff in it, make it an actual video, an actual BFF report. Lots of cool games on there, man. I'm excited. I want to put this out like right now, but I can't. I'll be working on it today, working on it tomorrow. If I'm back in time tomorrow, I might be sitting in on Guildcast, another Game Breaker, Guild Wars 2 podcast. We don't have more than one, just another Game Breaker podcast that's on Guild Wars 2. That's better. And that's always fun. If I'm back in time, I would love to do it because, I'm very objective about these things, and I may not be the Guild Wars expert, but I'm not afraid to ask the types of questions that Guild Wars super fans don't like being asked. That's my job. I'm wearing headphones for this whole thing. That's great. See what else. Friday is when Legendary is this week. So if you guys don't know this, I do all these podcasts and crazy things, man. I do it all for Game Breaker, and I do it because Game Breaker is bar mine. I'm here. I'm trying to make this thing happen with Gary Gannon, of course. And we have a team of awesome people, and we're just trying to make like just a sick network. And again, I can't wait to show you this stuff, but I can't. But yeah, Legendary. It's a World of Warcraft podcast. Even if you don't like World of Warcraft, just come and watch and check it out once or twice, and you might like it. You know, we kind of talk. We're not there to be like, Blizzard is amazing. Yay, we love Blizzard. Here's my tinfoil hat. No, we're not there to be just fanboys to Blizzard and WoW and all that stuff. And we get a little flack for it, but it's okay because you know we're there to be real about this kind of stuff. So yeah, come hang out with us and watch the show. It's gonna be tomorrow, 4 p.m. PST, okay, or PDT. Pacific time. Just go look up what time it is in LA and then take whatever time it is where you're at, and then you'll be able to do the math. That's pretty much it, guys. So how's your week so far?